Hey everybody, what's going on? And this week for me has been a syllabus week. So of course, as everybody knows and as it sounds, obviously, it is the week when all the syllabus material is taken care of in all your classes. And usually it's a week you can get away with, not doing too much and not really studying too hard or anything, or even studying at all. But I have two night classes this semester, and that means for me, they meet once a week, but it's from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. And so it's 2.5 hours, but you only meet once a week. So it's the same amount of time spent in class, but those aren't any wasted periods of time. So two of my classes, we met for the full amount of time going over material because we can't afford to waste any days. So that's what we did in those other classes. But in the classes that meet more frequently and are in the more normal hours of the day, more typical type classes, at least as in the setting, and we like they have these little questionnaire surveys that they kind of want you to fill out. And so I walk into one of my classes and we get handed this survey, and it's about I hate the basic what's your name, what's your major, in your hometown, and I just hate kind of speaking to these people who I'm not going to build any kind of relationships with. And the fact that we're trying to facilitate that here. I get it, what's going on, all tongue in cheek, but let's stop playing the game. It's a little bit ridiculous. We're not going to get to know each other. Certainly, we're not at all going to get to know each other. And if we are, it's going to be not based off of these little icebreakers that we do. So we get handed the survey, and it asks our favorite movies, our least favorite movies, most overrated actor, and a movie that most profoundly impacted your life. And so we turn in those surveys, we hand them in, and then the next day the next class meeting, she goes over and kind of roasts us on the things that we answered with, and she gives us this 5-minute essay and asks one of our life provoking questions, life thought provoking questions, and she just puts us on the spot in front of people we're uncomfortable with. So I don't really understand the whole point of doing something like that. You're just going to make some uncomfortable, awkward college kid look and feel like a dumbass in front of everybody. And onto that, we're talking in another class, in a class of mine, we're talking about how there are these other countries, and a lot of them are so poor, and they don't have all the necessary things in their life that they need just for basic survival. And it is terrible, and I understand how bad that is, and I understand that things and steps should be taken to help these people, especially people that can help people, especially people who are in need. And so I understand where that's coming from. But he just kind of filled the next half hour of class asking students, what foreign countries they've been to, and ask us, what were the saddest parts of the country, what were the most depressing parts, what were the the negatives, what were the things that made you feel bad. Oh, look at their terrible living quality. Oh, they don't have any water. Oh, look at this, we have so much water and we waste so much of this water. And they're like, the humans have been allotted, out of the population that are on Earth, we can live off of, we're each allowed 4.4 acres, and the average American uses 23 acres per person instead of the allotted 6. So obviously, we have access to a lot of these things, and we are using these resources as at a lot at a time. But at the same time, should I really feel bad that other countries aren't doing it? Because if other countries were living in my people, and not necessarily even other countries, if other people were in my situation, they would do the exact same things I do. They would eat the same amount of food that I do and stuff like that. I don't understand what the guilt aspect is. Yes, we can say statistically this doesn't add up, and if we want to better our chances at survival as a species, this needs to change. That's one standpoint, that's the most important standpoint, and I feel like this is a standpoint that needs to be addressed. But I feel like coming at this from a place of American guilt, so to say, you should feel bad because other countries can't live like you, and it's not necessarily off the basis of it's not sustainable. It's just, oh, look at you, fat American capitalist pigs. It's just that, and it's just seeing that coming from another person that we're supposed to be getting our opinions from and looking up to. It's just a little bit nervous, because this is gonna be the guy that I'm learning from is someone who I'm feel puts a bias into just my education. But that's all the time I got left. Thank you guys for watching. This is just a couple of back-to-back killing sprees in Grand Theft Auto, and playing on the PlayStation 4. Really enjoying it. Just I got in one of those modes where I really just needed to just go on one of those classics, see how long you can last killing sprees, blow shit up, kill as many as you can type thing, and that's just kind of what I did here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.